The Cop and the Anthem by O. Henry. Introduction. The Cop and the Anthem is a famous short story by O. Henry. It tells the story of Soapy, a homeless man in New York City, whose plan to spend the winter in jail takes an unexpected turn. The story is known for its humor, irony, and touching ending. The story: autumn had come to New York City, and the cold winds reminded everyone that winter was near. For most people, winter meant warm homes, fireplaces, and family gatherings. But for Soapy, a homeless man who lived on a park bench in Madison Square, winter meant only one thing: finding a warm place to stay. Every year, Soapy spent the coldest 3 months in prison. To him, prison was not a punishment. It meant 3 meals a day, a warm bed, and protection from the freezing weather. So, as winter approached, he decided to get himself arrested. First attempt: the expensive restaurant. Soapy believed the easiest way to get arrested was to eat at a costly restaurant and refuse to pay the bill. He walked confidently toward one of the finest restaurants in the city. But as soon as the doorman saw his old clothes and worn-out shoes, he stopped Soapy at the entrance and pushed him away before he could even step inside. His first plan had failed. Second attempt: breaking a shop window. Soapy picked up a stone and threw it through the large glass window of a nearby shop. The glass shattered with a loud crash. A policeman rushed toward the scene. Instead of running away, Soapy stood calmly nearby, expecting to be arrested. But the policeman thought the criminal would have run away immediately. Seeing Soapy standing peacefully, he suspected another man who was running down the street and chased him instead. Once again, Soapy remained free. Third attempt: refusing to pay. Soapy entered a small, inexpensive restaurant where his appearance was accepted. He enjoyed a hearty meal and then calmly announced that he had no money to pay. Instead of calling the police, the angry waiters grabbed him and threw him onto the sidewalk. Again, no arrest. Fourth attempt: acting drunk. Soapy stood on a busy street corner shouting loudly, singing badly, dancing, and pretending to be drunk. A policeman watched him. But instead of arresting him, the officer smiled and remarked that the man must simply be celebrating after a football victory. Soapy was ignored once again. Fifth attempt: stealing an umbrella. Outside a shop, Soapy picked up a gentleman's umbrella and began walking away with it. The owner hurried after him. Soapy boldly challenged him. "Why don't you call a policeman if it's really your umbrella?" The gentleman hesitated. Embarrassed, he admitted that perhaps the umbrella wasn't his after all because he himself had found it earlier. Soapy walked away unharmed. Sixth attempt: talking to a young woman. Soapy tried speaking to a young woman, hoping her companion or the police would object. To his surprise, the woman happily accepted his company and walked beside him. Even this attempt failed. The turning point. Discouraged and exhausted, Soapy wandered through the quiet streets. He stopped in front of an old church. From inside came the beautiful sound of an organ playing a hymn, the Anthem. The peaceful music awakened memories of his happier days. He remembered his youth, his dreams, his family, and the respectable life he had once hoped to live. Standing there beneath the church window, Soapy felt something he had not experienced in years: hope. For the first time, he truly wanted to change. He decided he would find honest work, earn his own living, and rebuild his life with dignity. Just as Soapy turned to leave with renewed determination, a policeman approached him. "What are you doing here?" the officer demanded. Soapy tried to explain, but the policeman considered him suspicious for loitering near the church. He arrested Soapy immediately. The next morning, the judge sentenced him to 3 months in prison. The irony was heartbreaking. When Soapy wanted to go to prison, no one arrested him. But the moment he sincerely decided to become an honest man, he was sent to jail. The ending is the perfect example of O. Henry's famous surprise endings. Hope and redemption: anyone can decide to change, no matter how difficult life has been. Society's judgment: people are often judged by their appearance rather than their true intentions. Fate: life does not always unfold according to our plans. Moral of the story: it is never too late to change your life. True transformation begins with a change of heart. People deserve a second chance. Fate can be unpredictable, making life both tragic and ironic. This story remains one of O. Henry's most memorable works because of its emotional message and unforgettable twist ending.